10 things only manga readers know about Demon Slayer Season 3. Do you want to know this? Stay with ShiSho Anime until the end of the video. With the advent of the newest Demon Slayer movie, anime fans around the world have the long-awaited continuation to the adventures of Tanjiro and his demonic sister. His next journey will take him to the Swordsmith Village, where an isolated clan of blacksmiths creates the Demon Slayer core signature Nichirin swords. The village is so secretive that not even the Demon Slayers themselves know its location, known only by a select group of Kakashi. Tanjiro visits the village on personal business to explain to Haganezuka how his sword got so badly damaged during the Entertainment District arc. Little do he and his friends know how much trouble they'll find themselves in once they arrive, although manga readers know exactly how their trip will go down. Number 10. Upper Moon 4, Hantengu. To not many readers' surprise, the Swordsmith Village is eventually found and infiltrated by Musen's forces. Since the lower ranks of the 12 Kazuki are disbanded, all that's left is to take out Musen's top brass, and he was nice enough to send 2 members to eradicate the village. Hantengu is a seemingly pathetic individual, looking like a fragile old man with little in the way of combat ability. That's where his special ability comes in, his power to create 4 powerful clones that can do all the fighting for him. Hantengu is a good example of looks being deceiving, as he still manages to put up a tough fight. Number 9. Upper Moon 5, Gyokko. The enemies in Demon Slayer don't often look much different from regular humans, so Gyokko is a unique case among the demons in Musen Legion. For starters, his eyes are replaced with mouths, and his mouth is an eye. He looks more like a curse from Jujutsu Kaisen than a Demon Slayer character. Gyokko likens himself to an artist, falling into the trope of the character obsessed with aesthetics to the point of developing a warped sense of beauty. He is a particularly twisted individual that anime watchers will love to hate once he arrives on the scene. Number 8. Kanroji and Muichiro's chance to shine. When the Hashira first appeared near the end of season 1, watchers couldn't help but wonder how each of them held themselves in a fight, as well as what their techniques are like. Ever since then, Demon Slayers continued to satisfy their curiosity, starting with Rengoku, and again with Yuzu. Now, the Love and Mist Hashiras get their time in the spotlight. Kanroji's techniques are based on strong and unpredictable strikes she can perform with the esoteric shape of her Nichirin sword. Muichiro fights with swift and precise moves meant to confuse enemies. With 2 upper moons terrorizing the village, the upcoming battle is bound to be legendary. Number 7. Genya finally gets to fight. Ever since his debut during the final selection, barely anyone has seen neither hide nor hair of Genya Shinazugawa, the scarred youth with a chip on his shoulder. He finally makes his reappearance in the Swordsmith Village Arc, and it looks like he's picked up some new tricks during his time off screen. Genya's fighting style and weapon make him easily one of the most distinct characters in the series. Everything surrounding Genya is probably what the manga readers are most excited to see adapted in season 3. Number 6. Haganezuka's determination. Haganezuka is a character who many fans have gravitated to for his over-the-top reactions to Tanjiro's tendency to break the swords he spent so long creating. In the upcoming arc, Demon Slayer will reveal why the blacksmith in the clown mask is so high-strung when it comes to the hero's blade. Among the villagers, the quality of a Nichirin sword speaks volumes about the one who made it. The Swordsmith Village Arc delves into Haganezuka as a character, fleshing him out and revealing that he's more than just the comedic relief who bookends every arc. Number 5. Tanjiro's new tricks. It wouldn't be a new Demon Slayer if Tanjiro didn't bust out some new moves, and the Swordsmith Village Arc is no different. Fully committed to learning more Hinokami Kagura techniques, the young demon hunter hones his swordplay to better combat his mortal enemies, and develops his skills, while under the temporary tutelage of the two Hashira who also happen to be visiting the village. While Nezuko will remain largely unchanged, her brother will surprise the viewer with two new signature attacks following a miniature training arc, named Sunflower Thrust and Dragon Sun Halo Head Dance. These two moves will become invaluable tools in Tanjiro's ever-expanding repertoire of attacks. Number 4. Yorichi Type 0. Yorichi Tsujikuni was a legendary demon slayer dating back to the Sengoku era, with some claiming he was the strongest one to ever live. In the Swordsmith Village, a 6-armed puppet version of him exists, which a young villager named Katetsu refers to as an ultimate weapon. However, it's later revealed through its training sessions with Tanjiro that the ultimate weapon wasn't the puppet itself, but the centuries-old katana hidden inside it. The puppet has a somewhat small role to play, being the story's equivalent to a video game side quest. However, like some side quests, they're worth doing for the additional lore and useful loot. Number 3. The mask's meaning. When Haganezuka first appeared, his most distinctive feature was his clown mask. In the Swordsmith Village, every member wears masks like him, and it's there that their purpose is revealed. Because the village is so isolated, and its location so discreet, members wear masks when venturing outside, to keep any potential threats from tracking and following them. This rule doesn't apply to villagers inside the village, but some of the characters that appear still wear them, perhaps as a way to keep their identities safe even from demon slayers, who are still considered outsiders. Despite that, any Haganezuka fans who want to see his face will get their wish granted in season 3. Number 2. Nezuko conquers the sun. A demon's worst enemy is the sun. It's been their greatest weakness since the dawn of time. Any demon, without exception, crumbles to dust when exposed to the sun's rays. All of that changes near the end of the next arc, where Nezuko manages to survive in the daytime, even when exposed to sunlight. Nezuko conquering her weakness of sunlight is treated with the gravitas such a change deserves. This development not only changes the rules of the setting, but also catalyzes the finale, as Muzan hears wind of this, and begins to make preparations for the final showdown. Number 1. Muzan sets his sights on Nezuko. When Muzan attacked Tanjiro's family, and turned his sister into a demon, he didn't seem to have any grand plans involving the siblings. He likely assumed Nezuko would kill her brother, and spend the rest of eternity stalking the countryside, devouring humans. To him, it would be a fitting end for a family that still had connections to the sun-breathing he and other demons hate so much. So it comes as a surprise somewhat when, at the end of this next arc, Muzan is shocked, and even elated to find out how far Nezuko has come. Knowing that demons walking under direct sunlight is a possibility, he lays plans for a winner-take-all confrontation with a demon slayer core. I'm very happy that you have been with me so far in the video. If you like videos of this style, be sure to subscribe